You are being watched, and you don't even know it. Every day, without your knowledge, you are giving personal information to total strangers. All of this confidential information is stored in a worldwide network of computers. What you don't know is that anyone with a knowledge of computers can access this information and violate your privacy. Imagine a device that combines instant access to information with sophisticated electronic surveillance and high technology weaponry. Imagine the potential such a device would have when turned against you. Imagine Blue Thunder.
You and I and everybody are plugged into a computer somewhere, and a lot more of our life than we'd like to admit is there on record for somebody who knows how to punch it out.
It's very easy to accept that kind of equipment as part of everyday life, but what it would do to your privacy, I still think is frightening.
This is the basis for a new motion picture directed by John Badham and starring Roy Scheider.
I play the part of a senior pilot, and it's going to be my job to test a new kind of aircraft that has all this armament. Now, the interesting thing and the significant thing is that all the armament used in the film is real. It does exist. It's manufactured by aviation firms. Now, not only do they have armament, but they have devices that can X-ray and see into your house, see everything that moves inside your house. They have recording devices that can overhear any conversation in a car, in a closet, in a cellar, any place.
For years, police have been using helicopters to patrol cities from the air. To prepare for his role as chopper pilot, Frank Murphy, Roy Scheider did some practical research.
I've been flying a couple of evenings. And the other night we were flying over Melrose, and there was a man jogging down on the street, and his description fit that of a possible rapist in the area.
Holy cow, look at that guy behind the dumpster there.
So we flew over about 150 feet through that enormous white spotlight down on this guy.
Hit him with the light.
Now, if he wasn't guilty, he sure as hell started to behave very guilty. He started to run. He behaved like a trapped animal.
Daniel Stern achieved great success in Breaking Away and Diner. In this film, he plays Murphy's rookie partner, Lyman Good.
What brings you to air support?
Oh, I don't know. I just put in for observer. I kind of like the idea of it. No guns, no kicking indoors, and, you know, just quiet.
Jesus Christ! Welcome to air support.
Murphy believes that the helicopter squadron as it exists does serve a great function in the community insofar as crime is concerned, rescue service, drug detection, all of those things. He feels his job is worthwhile. He doesn't want to become a big snoop. He doesn't like that.
Oh, she's fantastic. Hey, do you think she knows we're out here?
Well, she has to do is look out the window. Don't push on the pedals.
Look at her tan. Oh, it's so even.
Registration expires 12/82.
The late Warren Oates co-stars as Murphy's boss, Captain Braddock, the head of the Astro Division.
Both cameras.
Mark Denby.
Hey, Mark. Action.
You're grounded, both of you.
Ground.
There are people in this community who do not like police officers. They do not like the idea of helicopters flying over their homes, peeking in their windows. You know what they'll do with this? They'll burn you, me, your idiotic friend here, and my whole damn division.
Cut.
Now.
John Badham, director of the widely acclaimed Saturday Night Fever, talks about what attracted him to Blue Thunder, his most ambitious film to date.
A lot of action. A lot of action, a lot of exciting stuff with helicopters that had never been done anywhere. And they thought that we could blow up L.A. That appealed to me a lot. It's the most complicated picture I've ever done. Endless amounts of preparation and thinking, and every sequence has 50 elements.
These elements take shape in 35 minutes of the most spectacular helicopter flying ever recorded on film, each second of which requires meticulous preparation.
singling the helicopter into the thing.
This scene is a time when I'm flying the machine and I've had a power failure.
Mayday, mayday!
I've got to avoid a school bus. I've got to avoid people, and I wind up putting it in a shack. That's not my choice, but that's the way it turns out to be.
All right, here we go. Stand by to hold traffic.
John Badham and his crew moved to the Mojave Desert to film another complex helicopter sequence. This time, they aren't using any ordinary helicopter, but rather the awesome machine the film is named for, Blue Thunder.
The first time that Murphy sees this creature, this aircraft, this enormous beetle, this what they call Blue Thunder, immediately reminds him of the kind of terrorist and surveillance raids that he went on in Vietnam. And now he's looking at a machine that can do even more damage.
You could have a single
Ship is standing by to go.
Yeah.
It is to fly overhead doing its usual terrorist thing and down and peel off right at a turn steep.
Okay, firing.
That's a cut.
All right, let's go and get a report from all the camera departments.
The Blue Thunder machine becomes a machine that's a flying interceptor. It's a flying decoder. It's instant justice in the air. And the story of Blue Thunder is the story of one pilot's refusal to participate in this program and what he does to show the community that this kind of device is not necessary to be flying over anybody's life. Audiences will be seeing and listening to helicopters in a way that they never have before.